I'm Joe, that's Chad, and somewhere's James. Now, you
I'm
know
here.
us from Bonehead Weekly, but we're not here to talk about Bonehead. We're here to talk about Eastern and Southeastern Kentucky. As some of you know, I am actually from Southeastern Kentucky, from Leslie County, Kentucky. And even though tragedy didn't strike as much there as it did in places like Letcher and Knott and Perry and Clay,
Breathitt.
Breathitt, that doesn't mean that we don't care because we have a lot of family there. We have friends there. We have supporters of the show there. We have people that we've met for the last 20 years working in higher education and conventions and doing this podcast. Our friends at Lexington Comic Con, the Greers, Jared and Jamie, have opened their stores, and they're going to be in the Ashland Inner Geek and in the Huntington Inner Geek. You will be able to drop off things to donate. Now, what we're looking for to donate are these things. And gentlemen, if I missed something, let me know. We're looking for bottled water. We're looking for bleach, disinfectants, diapers, childcare items, cleaning supplies of any kind. Clothing will come later because not a lot of people are asking for clothing right now. There's going to be a lot of cleanup. People have lost their homes. There's devastation. I know this isn't usually, and we'll get to some jokes in a second. So anyway, if you live in the Huntington or Ashland area, please feel free to drop those off. This Wednesday, we are going to be taking yes, Chad.
You did forget to mention they're also looking for diapers and childcare items
I
as
did
well.
say diapers and
He,
childcare
yeah, he
items.
told.
I told Slick.
I just wanted to hit it home because that's the kind of guy I am, not the one who doesn't listen.
You want to hit people in your home? Okay,
What?
well, that's a call for help.
Oh my
What was
God,
that?
Chad. We're in a moment of emergency and you're trying to hit folks and you're not listening to me. So nothing has changed.
You're watching Emergency, the TV show from the 70s?
So what we're going to do is August the 3rd, this Wednesday, we're going to load up a truck and we're going to drive from Ashland, Huntington, all the stuff that you're going to drop off there, and we're going to take it down to Southeastern Kentucky. We may be going to Letcher, we may go going to Breathitt, we may be going not. We're not necessarily sure. It depends on how much we get and how much we can drop off. If you are in Lexington, surrounding area, and you want to help, that's great. You can contact me, Joe Lewis, on Twitter. You can contact me on Facebook. You can contact me on Instagram, and you can tell me what you need to drop off, and you can do that. You can also contact Chad Jennings. You can also contact James Thomas. Am I correct, gentlemen? For the last few years, if you're seeing this and you're like, I hate that guy. I wish he'd get off the stage at Comic-Con and Scarefest. I've hated him for years. This is your chance to get back at me. Give me so much crap to take down there to friends and neighbors and loved ones that I have to rent a U-Haul. Don't you worry. Joe Lewis will pay for it out of his pocket, and we will load it up and take it, and I'll be aggravated, and I'll curse you, and we will give it to those families. This is your time to get back at me. This is your time to especially get back at Chad, because I'm going to make him put it all into the U-Haul, and he is clumsy as hell, and he could end up getting hurt.
And if you bring enough
Yeah.
stuff to Joe and myself and James, Joe will do the rest of the year dressed as a clown.
I thought he already was.
If you don't want to drop off all this bottled water and other things, and if you just want to donate some money, I have some websites that you can go to. You can go to, and I'm not making this hollerNotHollow.com, Hell or High Water, to buy shirts. 100% of those proceeds go. They've already raised $5,000 go to help those families. We can go to PayPal at EKU Mutual Aid, the Appalachian Crisis Aid. Also, you can donate there. Team Eastern Kentucky Food Relief. These are all on the website. And if you have any of these questions, I've already shared them. If you're on my Facebook, you can look that up as well. Now,
and of course,
we'll send them out. We'll send them out over Twitter as well.
Yeah, and we'll put the links in the comments and the descriptions as well for the audio posting and the YouTube.
Right. Now, another friend of ours, Brian Combs, we're going to try to get some clothes down there a little later on. And Brian Combs, you will know, he's a supporter of the show. He has a podcast that he runs called That One Podcast of Brian Combs about music. He's got where you can donate some if you're down there and you just want to drive down. Although I don't want you to drive down to look around. If you want to drive down some of this stuff, it's called Flood with Love. You can please contact us to set up a time to deliver your donations. I have those times. Just let us know. It's in 1140 Lakeside Drive, Jackson, Kentucky. They're looking once again for just hygiene products, cleaning supplies, non-perishables, gift cards, etc. Take the time. I know we all have tragedy in our lives, and this is what makes us human, is be able to reach out and help others. If we get nothing else done, with this stupid podcast that we've been doing now for over 5 years. If we can get a truckload of things that go down there and help out some people that maybe we've never met, it would have been worth the last 5 years of my time and our lives.
No.
I mean,
I could go on a tangent about how my kids are making me watch Fuller House, and all they're doing is ripping off stories from Friends.
Well,
But I
the real
don't think this is
tragedy here.
this is the short
That's the real
time
tragedy.
for this.
No.
But yeah, it's driving me nuts. They stole the whole Ross and Rachel angle for Fuller House. I
Okay.
don't need to see it.
now,
You
Chad,
don't.
that brings up an important question. Why was it a will they, won't they with Ross and Rachel, but not with Daphne and Niles on Frasier?
They even stole the Monica can't get pregnant story arc. I mean, my God, people.
Please share this on your interwebs. Please share this on your social media.
Just saying, hack writing.
Just message me. You can drop it off at my house. I'm not giving you the address, but we can meet. We can do this. You have till Wednesday, this 4th. Let me know. We're loading up, going to Ashland, and then going to Eastern Kentucky. Jamie Greer's already ready to go with us, and she's my favorite Greer anyway.
Well, no, what I was going to say, all just aside, and I made some lame jokes during this. Seriously, people need help. Honestly, when things are really bad, you have no idea what a bottle of water can mean to somebody. So if you can at all, do help. And again, you can make us suffer. It's really a win-win.
Yeah, we would have to get up really early and do physical labor by putting all this stuff in a truck and driving it down there. You will make us suffer. I will have to drink coffee and listen to Chad talk about something and James play awful music.
I'm sorry, it sounded like you mispronounced awesome.
Check out the websites we've talked about. Share this, donate. Ashland area, Intergeek. Huntington area, Intergeek. Lexington, Kentucky. If you want to get something to us, you just message me and we will work it out. Thank you all so much. Please help out if you can. This has been Joe, Chad, and James.